Hello out there, Leaf fans. Tom Wise, Keith Kennett, and Ashley Hoff with you today at JFE Ballpark, where the Lady Leafs will be taking on the United Township Panthers. The Lady Panthers come in with a record of 12-2, and we'd like to welcome Ashley Hoff here from UTHS. She's a student. Will be studying broadcasting at the University of Iowa next year. Welcome, Ashley.
Thanks so much, Tom. It's great to be here with you.
The Lady Leafs coming off a tough loss yesterday to the Sterling Warriors 9-2, and the Lady Leafs had a hard time getting things going early on. Found themselves trailing pretty much the whole ball game, save for the second inning, and ended up on the wrong end of a 9-2 game. So UT comes in today, as I mentioned, with a record of 12-2. Ashley, you want to go through the UT roster for us?
With the double zeros, we have Kayla Powell. Number 2 would be Jennifer Van Watermeulen. Number 3, we have Natalie Brown. 5 is Brooke Pryor. 6, Elizabeth Goebel. 7, we have Haley Length. 8, Aaron Walker. 10, Mackenzie Gustafson. 12, Heather Johnson. 15, we have Charlotte Park. 16, Courtney Markin. 20, Megan Balaguer. 23, Jamie Van Watermeulen, and last we have Sydney Vallejo at number 35.
Thank you for that, Ashley. Number 5 will dig in here for UTHS to start the ball game, Brooke Pryor. Brooke, a very good pitcher, seen her throw many times in the summer, and here we go. Defensively, the Lady Leafs will have Haley Cathcart behind the plate. Jenna Reddick will be your starting pitcher. Emily Zadaraka at third base, Jess Murray at shortstop. Carissa Herman at second, Taylor Wise at first. Out in right field today, we have, who's that out there? That's Sierra Ricketts out there in right field. Olivia Gothal's in center, and Cassie Anderson in left. Pitch in there for a strike, 1-1 count. Great day for a ball game today, don't you think, Ashley?
Yes, it's beautiful outside. Weather's great today.
Wind blowing out slightly to left field. Here's a hard hit ball to left side. That's going to get down. Cassie Anderson over, nice play, going to hold her to a single. Good hit there by Brooke.
Brooke's definitely
been, the game. Yeah.
She's definitely been a solid player for the Panthers this year with her pitching and her batting as well.
No doubt in my mind. I've seen her, as I mentioned, play a lot of ASA ball. She's on a very good Firebirds team and had a lot of success the last couple summers. She's going to have a great career at UT.
Van Watermeulen, the left fielder.
Jen Van Watermeulen, the left fielder, will step in for UT. First pitch in there for a ball. How about Brooke's speed, Ashley? Do we need to be worried about her on the bases?
I would definitely say that she does have the speed. I know that this winter she's been working with the trainer at school, so I know that she's going to be a little bit faster than last year, if that's possible.
Jamie Van Watermeulen attempts to bunt and misses that pitch, 1-1 count. Looks like UT might be playing for a run early here. See if Jamie squares around to bunt again. And she does. In comes Zadaraka, and it's going to roll foul. Do you know who UT's 2 losses have come to this year, Ashley?
Not quite sure, Tom.
No problem. I think they're about the halfway point in the Western Big Six, and if I had to guess, I know that Rocky is very strong this year, and Alleman's strong, and Moline is strong, so probably Moline or Alleman would be my guess. Pass ball, Cathcart going to advance a runner to second. One of the things the Lady Leafs struggled with a little bit yesterday were those pass balls. Several extra bases given up on those, and combination of the pitch in the dirt and the catcher trying to block it, and just a lot of them got away yesterday. Here's a pitch lifted on the infield. Carissa Herman's calling for it. She squeezes it for one away.
Herman can't under it.
So headed to the University of Iowa, is that right?
That's right. Next year I'm ready to be a Hawkeye.
Awesome. Iowa City is a great place. You're going to have a lot of fun there. You have a great voice for broadcasting, no doubt about that.
Charlotte Park.
Thank you so much. Hopefully I can get into a field that I like.
All right. Aaron Walker will dig in here for UT. Here's a hard hit ball to shortstop. Jess Murray up with it. Over to 1, gets the out. Runner stays at second. So good play there by Murray. Brooke Pryor doing about all she could. If she would have left to go to third that time, I think Jess Murray would have had her.
I don't think she could have making it, Tom.
Charlotte Park. Fourth batter.
Charlotte Park will dig in here for UT.
Goebel is next.
Charlotte's always distinguishable on the diamond. She has that long ponytail coming out of the back of her helmet no matter where she goes.
You can always see her around school, too. She has the longest hair in our school, I swear.
Pitch in the dirt for ball one. 2 away here in the first inning. Lady Leafs and UT. A little bit of a regional preview as both these teams are in the same regional come postseason. Pitch from Reddick. Hard hit ball to shortstop. Jess Murray's over. Can't come up with it clean. Not going to be able to get Charlotte at first base.
Brooke Pryor advances to third base as well.
Good hard hit there by Charlotte Park in the hole. Tough play for Jess Murray to come up with. And UT has runners at the corner, 2 away.
Elizabeth Goldball is your batter. We have a pinch runner.
Looks like we're going to see a courtesy runner coming in here. Who is that,
Natalie
Ashley?
Brown.
That would be Natalie Brown.
All right, Natalie Brown, a junior for UT.
So we have runners on the corners with 2 outs.
Courtesy run, and Charlotte must be catching today, I would guess.
The 5th batter in the lineup.
I would assume
That's
so.
And as we mentioned, runners at the corner, 2 outs. Bring up number 6 for UT. Showing bunt, not going to bunt. Looks like she was just trying to get the runner over. Oh, wild throw down to third base. That's going to score a run. Runner's going to advance to third as well. And the first miscue of the game comes on an errant throw by Haley Cathcart just to the left side of Emily Zadarak, and UT's on the board.
Yep, we have Brooke Pryor with our first run.
1-0 ball game here in the first. And the Lady Leafs start out the day with a little bit of trouble in the field. 0-1 the count. She did offer at that last pitch on the bunt attempt. That pitch in there for a strike. 0-2 the count. I'm not so sure on that last pitch, Ashley, that she didn't try to miss it just to give the runner a chance to get to second and get in the way of the catcher.
That's a possibility, Tom. It always is a possibility.
One of the things that they teach players is to help protect that runner. You get that bat out there in the way. Pulls back, fouls this one off, still 0-2. Sierra Ricketts with her first start for the Lady Leafs out in right field that I'm aware of this year. She's a sophomore basketball player and softball player. Swung on and missed by number 6 for UT. That'll be the third out of the inning as the Lady Leafs will get set to come up. Have you made it to a lot of softball games this year, Ashley?
Not this year because I am actually an athlete myself. I'm in track right now, so I've been kept quite busy with that.
Now, I bet you have. What events do you run in track?
I do the 100 hurdles and the 300 hurdles.
Awesome.
The battery for the
Good deal. My wife ran the 100 and 300 hurdles and still has, I believe, the 100 hurdle record here at Geneseo.
Wow.
Don't ask me the time. I don't know. It's 14 and change, I believe, 14.2 or 14.3.
That's impressive. And you guys have an extremely good hurler this year, Casey Storm.
Casey Storm, that's right.
Yep, I've run against her. She is phenomenal.
Casey stuck with track. We had 2 in middle school. Taylor Wise, my daughter, and Olivia Gothals both ran hurdles as well. And we had quite the hurdling crew back then as those 3 took the track. But Olivia and Taylor obviously elected to play softball. Yeah, Casey Storm's headed to Iowa State, I believe it is, to run track.
We will be rivals. I won't be doing track myself, but I guess our schools will be.
That's right. That's right. Iowa State, great school up in Ames, Iowa. Brooke Pryor on the mound for UT today. Brooke, I mentioned earlier, good softball player. I believe Brooke's only a sophomore. Is that right?
No, she is a junior this
She's
year.
a junior. Okay.
Yeah, but she still has 1 more year here for the Panthers after this season. She also plays volleyball, varsity volleyball for us. So.
All right.
She's a good athlete.
At first.
Jess Murray will dig in here first for the Lady Leafs. Jeff's playing shortstop today. Hit the ball hard several times yesterday.
In left. Elizabeth Goebbels.
Swings the white Nike bat and swings it well. Jess gets right up on that plate, Ashley. She's not afraid of anything. See how Brooke decides to pitch her here today. There's a hard hit ball to right field. Right fielder over, going to make the catch for one away.
Yep, that's Kayla Powell out there with the catch. And you're right, it does look like we have Charlotte Park as catcher.
Yeah, if you want to run through the defense there for us, Ashley, go ahead.
All right, in outfield we have, let's see if I can, looks like Jen Van Watermeulen.
Yep, I believe that's her over in the left.
And we have Lizzie Goebel.
Ball lifted high into left field. Jen Van Watermeulen over to squeeze it right by the foul line. Sorry, go ahead.
So we have Jen Van Watermeulen, Lizzie Goebel, and Kayla Powell out there in the outfield. The bases at first, we have, that's Mackenzie Gustafson. Shortstop, we have Courtney Markin. Like we said, Brooke Pryor is the pitcher. And we have Aaron Walker at shortstop, and third base, that appears to be...
That's Jamie Van Watermeulen.
Is that Jamie?
Yep, number 23. Pitch outside, ball one.
It's so hard to tell with Jamie and Jen, seeing as though they're twins.
Taylor, first inning yesterday, put one over the left field fence to make it a 2-1 ball game. Short-lived lead for the Leafs. There's a ball lifted high on the infield. A lot of spin on that one. Brooke Pryor's calling for it, and that'll retire the Leafs for the inning. So we'll head to the end of one, or I should say through one. United Township 1, Lady Leafs 0, and that was a quick 1-2-3 inning, Ashley.
That was very quick.
Brooke Pryor's got to be feeling pretty good about that one, sitting down the first three hitters for the Lady Leafs.
Yep, that combined with her first run for our team.
That's right. Give her a little breathing room there, and UT will try to add on to that here. Top part of the second. Great day for a softball game. Wind blowing out. I'm sure all the players like to see that, except for the pitchers for each team, of course. Pitchers don't like to see that. They'd rather it be blown in 40 miles an hour and any fly balls on out. We've had some of those days here this year. Freshman game going on behind us here at JFE. Also have a JV softball game going on. Looks like the ball game is 1-0 over there as well in the first. And baseball team having practice over in the cages over there. So this is our new complex, Ashley. It's only been here a couple of years. What do you think?
It looks fantastic, Tom. I really like it.
It's one of the few places you can watch a softball game around town, or excuse me, around the Quad Cities. First pitch, hard hit ball, left field. Livia is going back, going to make the catch at the wall. That ball was smoked right there. One of the few places, as I was saying, you can go and watch a game and not have to worry about being hit by a foul ball from a different field. All the netting protects the spectators, and it works out really good for the older folks as well as the kids.
Oh, I never thought about that.
About the only thing bad about it is that the balls from the other fields will roll right down those nets onto the field to play, but they work around that fairly well. One away here in the second inning, 1-0 ball game still. 1-0 count to the UT hitter. Who do we have up here?
Looks like we have Jen Van Watermeulen.
All right. Whoa, ball way up.
I'm sorry with that. That was actually Heather Johnson up to bat.
Okay, Heather Johnson. Somewhere toward the bottom of the lineup for UT here. 2-0 the count. There's a good pitch on the outside corner, foul back.
Two balls in the strike on Johnson.
Lady Leafs have a big hole in that right center field area. Sierra Ricketts hugging the line pretty well. Olivia shading toward the left side of the field. That pitch on the outside corner in there for a strike, even up the count 2-2.
2-2 on the batter.
So conference meet coming up soon. Wouldn't we be getting close to that, the final conference meet?
Yes, actually, we have our Western Big Six meet in a couple weeks, actually 3 weeks, and it's actually at home at UT. So if anyone's interested in coming and seeing the Western Big Six meet, it'll be at Soul Bowl on Friday, May 4th, I believe.
Awesome. Good deal. Sobol is a great place for track meets and football games. Played there as a high school kid myself. I went to Rock Island High School.
Oh, really?
First baseman for the Panthers.
2 outs here in the second inning. First pitch in the dirt for Reading.
Like you said, Sobol is a really great place for sports, but sometimes it comes at a cost because sometimes there's crosswinds on the track actually, and it makes the 100 and the 100 high hurdles pretty difficult.
Does it?
Yep.
Well, you wouldn't think that because it's bordered, but I guess if it's blowing just the right way, it probably funnels through there and creates an issue, doesn't it?
Exactly. Makes the last 100 of the 300 hurdles, or any race for that matter, pretty difficult.
Yeah. Well, Reading working here still. Second inning, 1-0 ball game. Anybody's ball game still. Here's one down the left side, just a shade foul. Zadaraka doing the right thing, coming up, throwing regardless. Don't wait for the umpire because sometimes they take their time, and if you wait till he says fair, it's too late to throw it and get her out.
In softball, you definitely have to be prepared at every moment.
Yes, you do. The bases are so close compared to baseball anyway. The game happens really fast. Here's a ball lifted in the air to center field. Olivia Gothals has her hand out, which usually means no problem, and that'll be out number 3. We'll head into the bottom of the second. Still a 1-0 ball game, and the Lady Leafs have yet to get a hit in this ball game. Still early though. Only 3 batters to the plate for the Lady Leafs. And I know the Western Big Six this year, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, Alleman's very strong, Rocky is solid, and Moline is always good, and UT is always good. So it's got to be a tight race over there.
I would definitely say so. Softball more than any other sport, really. With other sports like basketball and track, it can kind of get divided between the schools, and a couple schools dominate usually, but in softball, it's pretty much everyone's game.
That's right. It's very competitive. Allman came in here earlier in the year and put a whooping on us pretty good. I think they if they didn't 10 run us, they came close to it. Lady Leafs had a tough day that day, and we were able to beat Moline our first game of the year. However, we put quite a few runs on Moline and took a victory at their place. So I know the Lady Leafs enjoy playing the Western Big Six teams. Galesburg came in here earlier this week on Monday. We had a successful game against them.
Sounds like you guys have had a pretty busy week with Galesburg and Sterling you had mentioned earlier.
That's right. Cassie Anderson swings and misses the first pitch. It has been a busy week. Not done yet. We have one more game tomorrow. That'll be at DeKalb High School at 4:45. And then next week, 3 games as well. We have Rock Island coming to town, Sycamore coming to town, and then we travel to Ottawa. That ball down, ball 1, 1-1 the count. So the season just flying by. Both teams here today have a good record, and I mentioned earlier a little regional preview here. Both these teams could see each other in the regional set for May 23rd, which isn't that far away. Foul ball down the left side, 1-2 the count. Well, I thought the shortstop or the third baseman had a real good chance to catch that one, Ashley.
Yeah, we saw number 8, Aaron Walker, running after that, just short of it.
Cassie Anderson hit a ball last night that was about 3 feet off the ground and 2 hopped the left center field fence. It was an absolute rifle shot. Hope she can hit one hard here today. There's a hard hit ball through the hole for a base hit. Lady Leafs have their first runner
Cassie leads it off with a hit to the left
with
side.
nobody away here in the second inning.
Zadaraka's next.
1-0 ball game. UT scored on an unearned run in the first inning.
Emily playing third base for the Leafs.
And that'll bring up Zadaraka for the Lady Leafs, starting at third base today. Emily's a senior. Ball upstairs. Brooke appears to have a very good rise ball, Ashley. That sucker just takes off. One of the things as a baseball player growing up, I didn't know what a rise ball was. Those pitchers can do everything but make it go up in the air. These softball players, however, can make it go every direction.
I'd like to see how Brooke compares to maybe some of our baseball pitchers.
Yeah, I'll bet you anything she'd strike out several of the baseball players if they dug in the box against her. 1-1 the count to Zadaraka. That ball inside, fouls it hard down the left side.
Well, that's 1-2 on the batter.
Thanks to Keith Kennett and Channel 50 for bringing us our third live game of the week here on Channel 50. As I mentioned earlier, Ashley Hoff here with us, a guest from United Township High School. Swung on and missed by Zadaraka for strike 3. Good pitch there by Pryor, low and away. Ashley's headed to the University of Iowa to study broadcasting. Jenna Reddick will be up next for the Lady Leafs, sophomore pitcher. Cassie Anderson still on first base, 1 away. That ball lifted high, straight back. Gonna hear that one hit the roof. Oh. There it goes. 0-1 the count.
Good thing we have that net and the roof.
No doubt. Jenna digs in. Fouled another one straight back. 0-2 the count. Going to have to protect that plate now. Brooke doing a good job. She's a veteran pitcher. She's going to throw the ball probably low and outside and try to get Jenna to swing at it here. Charlotte moves that way. Ooh, got the corner. Jenna Reddick goes down looking. Nice pitch by Brooke Pryor there.
Brooke's pitching today is just phenomenal.
She's hitting her spots. That was a tough pitch there. That one seemed like it was harder than most of them, too. Really popped the glove that time. Bailey Kane will dig in now for the Lady Leafs. Bailey will be a designated hitter. I assume batting for Sierra Ricketts here.
Haley Cathcart.
Sierra starting out in right field defensively for the Leafs. First pitch in there for a strike. So what are you worried most about heading to Iowa City and the big campus of University of Iowa, Ashley?
I guess I would say maybe not liking one of my professors.
That's a good answer.
I'm not worried about the whole roommate situation. I have that all under control. I'm rooming with my best friend, so.
Awesome. That pitch downstairs, going to even up the count. That'll run it to 2-1. Yeah, it's good to have some of that stuff taken care of before you get there, so lessens the stress a little bit.
Yeah, I'm definitely thankful that I won't have to worry about that.
Swung on a missed strike 2 by Kane. Good pitch over the outside corner. Haley Cathcart awaiting on deck in her shin guards with 2 away here. That pitch up and away just a little bit. Bailey Kane definitely thought about swinging at that pitch. Full count now. So the Lady Leafs get a leadoff hit, and Cassie Anderson still standing over there with 2 away, Ashley. I'm sure you like to see that.
Well, I'm a little biased.
That's okay.
As are you, but.
That's right. We'll do our best here to remain amicable to each other, right?
I don't think it's too hard.
No,
I think we get along pretty well.
Bailey Kane with a full count now, 2 away. Bottom of the second, 1-0 ball game UT. Lady Leafs trying to put one on the board. Fouled back.
And again, it's a very good thing that you have those nets up here.
It is. I can't tell you how many people down in Moline there at Green Valley or even out at Northeast Diamonds and East Moline, you know, you're watching one game and you're so close to the other one, the ball's coming over. It sometimes hit people in the head, leg, arms, everywhere. And it's no fun to get hit, especially when you're not paying attention.
You're not paying attention to the other ball game, and it just comes in out of nowhere.
You're doing everything you can do and get drilled anyway. That pitch on the corner for a strike. So Brooke Pryor looking sharp here early on. Lady Leafs find themselves trailing 1-0 here at the bottom of the second. We'll take a short break, have a word from our sponsors, and be right back.
This TV 50 telecast is sponsored in part by Studio G Salon and Spa, Hazelwood Homes, Dairy Queen, Country Financial, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Geneseo Telephone Company, Phoenix Interiors, Central Bank, Holland & Sons, Durian Builders, Turpins of Geneseo, Snap Fitness, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Hammond Henry Hospital, Northside Rexall Drug, ProTech Auto Body, Crow Ford, Stackhouse Moore Funeral Services, Farmers National Bank. Please patronize these fine businesses and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV 50 telecast.
Welcome back, Leaf fans. Tom Wise, Keith Kennett, and Ashley Hoff here with you at JFE Ballpark. Today is Wednesday, April 18th, 2012. If you're wondering at home if this is a live broadcast or previously taped, we are live today from JFE. Ashley Hoff, a guest broadcaster here with us from United Township High School. First pitch up and away for Rettig. Lady Leafs trailing here in the third inning, 1-0. Still a lot of softball left to play.
Can still be anyone's game.
Rettig second pitch in the dirt, 2-0. Wind blowing out pretty hard today. Kind of a cross breeze from right to left field.
If any of the viewers can see the flag out there, you can tell the wind is pretty bad today.
It is. Beautiful day, sun shining, probably in the neighborhood of 65 degrees out there.
On my way out here, it said about 72. I was actually really surprised.
All right. Change up by Rettig in there for a strike. Good pitch on the 2-2. Double O's for UT. Kayla Powell there didn't show any signs of swinging at that pitch. That pitch up and away. John Alonzo, longtime coach for UT softball, does a fabulous job over there. Doesn't he, Ashley?
He does. He's definitely a great coach. He also was the coach for cross country, or an assistant coach, I should say, for the past couple years. Definitely does a lot for our school.
That pitch low and in will be a leadoff walk for UTHS. Surprised you slipped by him. I know he likes to have athletic ball players out there. Did he try and recruit you at any point?
No, surprisingly he didn't.
All right. A lot of good high school coaches aren't shy about roaming the halls and handpicking some of their athletes to come out for the team. That pitch in there for a strike. Looked an awfully like the last pitch to Kayla Powell for UT.
I think he knew that I was part of the track team and didn't want to say anything to Feller, if you know who Coach Feller is.
Yes, I do.
Doesn't want to
ruffle any feathers, right?
Nope, definitely
Good
not.
bunt by number 5, Brooke Pryor. That got her at first. Throw behind the runner, not in time at second base, but bang, bang play at first base. What'd you think, Ashley? Was she safe or out?
I'm going to have to go with the umpire, and I'm going to have to say she was out. It was close, though. All could have gone either way.
I had a really tough angle on it. I'm staring right through the post where the batter's foot hits the bag, so I couldn't tell. But the umpire making the decisive call, and not too much grumbling by the UT coaches tends to lead me to believe that he was correct.
We have a runner there at second base.
So one away, good sacrifice bunt by Brooke Pryor there, and UT has one in scoring position here in the third. Number 2, Jennifer Van Watermeulen, hits a hard ground ball to shortstop. Jess Murray knocked it. Oh, good fake by Jess Murray. Going to tag out the UT runner going to third. Smart play there, I think, by Murray, because I don't think she had Jen Van Watermeulen, who's awfully quick, motoring down that line. That bobble led her to the right play there.
For the second out of the inning.
Jen got a lot on that ground ball. It was hit hard.
Aaron Walker is your batter.
Now we have Erin Walker up to bat. She's going along with your daughter to Kirkwood to play volleyball and I assume softball too.
All right. Kirkwood, I know this year was ranked 2nd or 3rd in division in junior college softball for their national ranking out of the gate. I don't know how they've fared since then. Haley Cathcart coming back and is under this one to squeeze it for out number 3.
Cathcart camps under.
So good play by Cathcart that time as she had to move over toward the visiting team's dugout and spun around a little bit, was able to make the catch. So they're not going to be too far away from you, Ashley, just about 25 minutes up the road.
Yep, just a little bit away. Maybe we'll have to make a visit to each other.
There you go. One of the things I really liked about Kirkwood is even though it's a junior college, it feels more like a big school. They have several buildings right there, and I was impressed with it.
I've definitely heard a lot of good things about there. I have a few friends going there actually, so.
Brooke Pryor will get ready to pitch here for UT, who's had 2 solid innings here in early goings.
She's definitely been a great asset to our team, even though this is her first year as an upperclassman, seeing as though she's a junior. So she still has 1 more season with us.
I know last year she had, I know she started on the field. I think she played second base a lot last year. She also pitched a little bit. And you could tell last year she was going to be an outstanding softball player. Haley Crack, of course, catcher for UT last year, hit the ball as hard as anybody I've ever seen play the game at this level. She really swung that bat hard. And her and Taylor will be roommates, or teammates, I should say, next year.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Play some softball with some old rivals.
Haley Cathcart will dig in here for the Lady Leafs in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. 1-0 ball game still. Good pitch by Pryor. Haley swung on and missed. Lady Leafs so far this game, I believe, only have 1 hit coming from Cassie Anderson through the left side of the infield. And good pitchers, a lot of times it takes the second time through before you get some good hits. There's a rise ball in the outside corner, swung on and missed by Cathcart. 0-2 the count.
0-2 on Cathcart, leading it off here in the 3rd inning.
UT sporting the vests on their for uniforms. I really like those vests, Ashley. I think they're sharp looking.
I agree. I think they look really nice.
I don't know if the girls like them or not, but
Marissa Herman is your batter.
Cathcart goes down swinging. 1 away here in the 3rd. Carissa Herman will get her first attempt. Playing second base today for the Leafs. There's a hard hit ball right at the 3rd baseman, Van Watermeulen, over to first. That's going to be out number 2.
Carissa Herman, she plays for you. She is your number 21, it looks like. She actually plays tennis.
Yes.
I've played against her.
All right.
So she's a very good tennis player as well.
Carissa's a great girl. She's headed to Blackhawk next year to play softball. That'll bring up leadoff hitter for the Leafs, number 17, Jess Murray. Fouled straight back. First at bat, Jess grounded out, I believe. Jess having a great season swinging the bat. See what she can do here. That ball up in the zone, fouled back. 0-2 the count.
Well, that's 0-2 on the batter.
So we're winding down the school year. What were UT's best sports this year? What did they excel in?
I would definitely say we excelled in our boys swimming. They're always a solid team with Coach Dave Bush. This year we were missing the twin Bush boys, his sons, but our team managed to keep their record. I think they only lost 1 dual meet. And then I would say that our basketball team was really solid. We had a few losses, but overall I think we had a great season. And our boys track team, as always, has been very solid.
Good. That pitch just missing the corner on Jess Murray there. A tough pitch to take. That pitch low and in. Going to run the count full here. And, of course, the softball team's doing well.
Obviously, the softball team's been really solid this year, too.
Full count to Murray. 2 away here in the third. Lady Leafs still trailing by a run. That ball upstairs is going to be ball 4. Smart pitch there by Brooke. Just swung at 2 pitches that were questionable there early on in the at-bat that were at the letters, maybe the belt. So I'm sure Coach Alonso was okay with that pitch right there. Olivia Gothal's the center fielder for the Leafs, will dig in. Liv's a senior for us, Ashley. She's going to go to North Central next year and play softball up in Naperville, Illinois. Division III school. North Central Cardinals. Short train ride to downtown Chicago. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
Definitely. I was actually looking up at schools in Chicago, but I found that the University of Iowa was a better fit for me, but
good.
It'd be great to be up in the city.
That ball fouled straight back. Might hear that one hit. Oh, just missed the roof. There it goes.
How do you get those balls down?
We have this really awesome device, which is a PVC pipe with a plunger on the end of it that actually kind of funnels those balls off the end of the net. So works out pretty slick. That ball up and away, called for a strike on Gothal's. 1-2 the count.
1-2 on the batter.
Taylor Wise awaiting on deck. Gonna see that high fastball here, I think. Nope, saw it down. 2-2 the count. I would think that Brooks gonna throw Liv a pitch to hit here. She doesn't want to get 2 runners with the 3-hitter up for Geneseo. There's a pitch to hit. That's going to be right through the hole for a base hit.
Base hit to the left side.
So Olivia Gothals keeps it going. Taylor Wise will be up next. Jess Murray at second. Olivia at first. 2 away. This is the first real threat the Leafs have posed so far to Brooke Pryor.
Hopefully she doesn't crack under the pressure now. I know she's strong and I know she can do these pitches, but just a matter of keeping her head in the game.
Taylor Wise is your batter. It's a runner in scoring position and 2 out.
See what Taylor can do here. First pitch, hard hit right at the third baseman. Going to step on third for out number 3.
That's definitely a nice play for UT.
No doubt about that. Taylor hit it hard right at the third baseman. That'll end the third inning. We'll head to the top of the fourth. 1-0 UT. And so far, been a great ball game. Really, only a couple mishaps defensively for both teams. I think both teams have bobbled one in the field, and pass ball maybe for Geneseo. Other than that, pretty clean ball game so far, error-wise. What do you think, Ashley?
I agree. I don't think there's been very many errors in this game. I think it's been a pretty clean game. But I guess we'll just see how the rest of the game plays out.
So defensively, looks like the Leafs are going to stay right where they were last inning. Normally about the 3rd or 4th inning, Coach Pettit likes to switch things up a little bit. Electing to stay with his starters so far. UT coached by John Alonzo and Susan Patikowski. Is that how you say that?
Yep, Susan Patikowski. Both very influential in our school. Ms. Patikowski actually teaches math.
All right. What's Coach Alonzo teach? Is he an administrator?
He mostly, I know he goes out into the parking lot and helps direct traffic. I'm not exactly sure what his job title is, but I know he does a lot for our school.
Okay.
So.
Fair enough. Charlotte Park will dig in here for UT in the top of the 4th inning. Whoa, Cathcart has to dive out to grab that one, called for a strike. Coach Alonzo has his hands out like, you got to be kidding me. And that'll be strike 1. So there's no doubt about it. He's been calling some of those pitches way outside a strike for both pitchers. But normally you don't see it called a strike when the catcher has to dive out there to catch it like that. That pitch in there for strike 2.
0-2 on the leadoff batter.
See what Reddick elects to throw. 0-2. Throws it in the dirt.
By Cathcart.
Looked like Cathcart was calling for it outside. 1-2 the count.
Goble is your next batter.
Swung on and missed, strike 3. Out number 1 of the 4th inning. Charlotte looked fooled on that pitch, Ashley.
She did. And now up to bat, we have Lizzie Goble.
Elizabeth Goble is the center fielder. Is your batter? Courtney Markin is
4th inning, 1-0 ball game. Ball called up and in. Beautiful day here at JFE for a ball game. JV over there, looks like somebody got injured, helping somebody off the field from the outfield, one of the Geneseo players. There's a hard hit ball right side, gonna make it through the infield, and Sierra won't have a play at first as the runner for UT scoots down there quickly.
Yep, we have Lizzie Goble on first base now.
The infield is on the right side.
And next up, we have Courtney Markin up to bat.
So that puts a runner on first base with 1 out.
1 away here. UT threatening in the 4th.
Courtney Markin is your batter.
Signs by Coach Alonzo given. See if UT elects to bunt here. Nothing doing. Hard hit ball to shortstop. Going to be a double play. Out at 1. Got her at first. Nice play there by Jess Murray. The runner for UT, I saw her out of the corner of my eye, Ashley. She took off running as soon as that ball was hit. That's a no-no.
It was a close play, but the throw beat the run.
Great play by the Leafs defensively. Really not a whole lot the runner at first could do on that one.
Not much she could do. Definitely a great play for the Leafs.
The Lady Leafs will get the sticks back out here in the bottom of the 4th and see if they can tack on a tying run here.
So at the end of 3.5, it's 1-0.
So how many days of school are officially left? Do you have the countdown going?
I don't have the countdown going, but today I heard someone say there's 26 left. I'm not much for counting down, but that's the official count, I guess.
And as a senior, do you have to take finals your last semester?
Yep, we do have to take finals, but I'm not too worried about it because my class rank is locked in. They don't change.
All right.
So
we play Sycamore here
I'm thankful for that.
at the Edwards Complex.
Sounds like a good deal.
Rock Island we play at 4:30. Sycamore at 5 o'clock.
UT set to go here. Cassie Anderson will lead off for the Lady Leafs.
Cassie Anderson will lead it off.
Cassie Anderson had a great basketball season for the Lady Leafs basketball team. Lady Leafs lost in the regionals to Galesburg. Tough ball game. Just a few points separated the two. There's a ball off the end of the bat, right back to Brooke Pryor, over to 1 away.
Ground ball back to the pitcher for the first out of the inning.
Zadarak will step in for the Lady Leafs. I was surprised when the teams lined up, Ashley, of I believe I counted 11 or 12 UT varsity softball players. Normally I thought they had more than that.
Looks like we have 13.
13, okay. Perhaps 1 or 2 of your sophomores are over on the JV field.
Possibly. It looks like we only have a couple freshmen and, yep.
Zadarak with a nice base hit there.
We only have 4 underclassmen on our varsity team, so.
First base with 1 out.
Jenna Reddick, will step in for the Lady Leafs. 1 away here in the 4th inning. Still a 1-0 ball game. UT leading.
The Leafs needing some back-to-back hits.
Lady Leafs threatening in the last inning, unable to get a timely hit with a couple on and 2 outs.
So that's Reddick at bat.
See what Reddick can help herself out on the mound here. Oh, that ball lifted high to left field. That ball has a chance. Goodbye. 2-1 ball game. Jenna Reddick got all of that one, Ashley.
She did. That was an amazing hit.
That little white Toyota or Nissan there is going to have a nice little dimple on the top of it. I hope you didn't park there when you got here.
Nope, that's not mine. My car is thankfully down by the JV field. Hopefully they don't hit any like that. Otherwise, my car will be suffering.
Well, that puts Lady Leafs ahead in this ball game, 2-1. Ball game a long ways from being over here at JFE. Fourth inning, 1 away. Sierra Ricketts will get a chance to swing the stick. Sierra Ricketts, a sophomore for the Lady Leafs.
Sierra Ricketts is your batter.
There's some, oh, okay. Coach Pettit was out reporting in Sierra, who I believe is batting for Bailey Kane in the lineup, who was up, who batted the first time around.
Haley Cathcart is next.
See what Sierra can do here. Well, Brooke Pryor hitting the bull, as we like to say on that one. Ever seen Bull Durham?
Nope.
Nope. That's a line from that movie. There's a bull that runs around in the background, and it's a pretty funny scene where the pitcher misses everything and hits the bull in the head, and the bull goes down to the ground. Ball 2 to Sierra Ricketts. Definitely a wind-aided home run a little bit on that one, I think, Ashley. I think it might have been gone anyway, but the wind pushed it even further out.
It was definitely a solid hit. I think it would have made it without the wind, but definitely couldn't hurt it.
3-0 the count here to Ricketts. Perhaps Brooke Pryor a little shaken after that last hit by the Leafs. That pitch in there for a strike, so she's going to find her rhythm again. There's no doubt about that, because she was in too good a rhythm prior to that last hit. She's really pitching well. Swung on strike 2. Would have been ball 4 for Sierra, kicking herself a little bit there. One of the toughest things about pitching at this level is you can pitch a great game and make one mistake pitch and have it cost you the whole ball game. Further up the ladder you move, you know, Division I, softball 2 and 3 even sometimes that happens. That ball hit hard down the left side. Considerably foul.
Solid hit to the left side, but
that pitch looked up in the zone a little bit as well.
So the count remains the same. 3 balls
Narrowly
and 2
missed a
strikes.
Chrysler over there.
Yeah, it's a dangerous spot to park out there, anywhere to the right of the scoreboard as we look at it. Actually, even to the left of the scoreboard. There's a hard hit ball just fouled on the left side. I've watched Jen and Jamie Van Watermeulen, who are playing the left side there for UT for a lot of years. They played on Taylor's ASA team, I believe 12 and 13-year-old year. Good ball players, good family.
Definitely. It's great how all the girls come together when they're younger and they play on their ASA teams, and then as they get into high school, they're all on their separate teams, and yet they all seem to be friends.
Yep, Sierra Ricketts chases a high one there for strike 3, 2 away. Bring up Haley Cathcart. Right in there for a strike. You have your classes picked out for the first semester yet?
No, I don't. I actually go up on my orientation day and I set those up, so that'll be about in July.
That pitch just missing 1-1. That'll be in July, you'll figure that out. Probably taking mostly gen eds right away, or you get right into the meat of broadcasting?
Mostly gen eds, but I'm hoping to test out of those with the AP testing, so hopefully I'll be able to.
Cathcart lifts one high and fouled on the left side.
Hoping to get into my major classes.
Do you have a backup plan?
For if I don't go into broadcasting?
That's right.
I'm hoping maybe public relations too.
Okay.
Either one of those, definitely something with people.
I probably should have said, do you have a second major you're going to work on? That would probably sounded better.
Well, I'm hoping to minor in Spanish, but maybe double major depending on different circumstances. So.
Awesome. Haley Cathcart fouling that ball straight back into her face mask. She likes those inside pitches. There's been several times this year where she fouls it off and it comes right back and hits her because it's inside to begin with. That ball downstairs just a little bit. 2-2 the count, 2 away here in the fourth. Lady Leafs scoring on a 2-run homer by Jenna Reddick here this inning to put the Leafs up 1. UT's pitcher Brooke Pryor pitching a dandy so far. That ball hit hard down the left side. Cathcart's hit a couple of them hard to the left side. Really out in front of that ball. See if Pryor keeps going inside or decides to go outside. She decided to go outside. It's going to be a big hop and gets away from the shortstop for UT. I don't know if you could tell, Ashley, but I could tell that was going to be a problem for her because as she was sliding over, that ball was kind of in between hops, and I think in order to make that play, she'd have had to try to come up and get it on the short hop. It was just too hard hit and too big of a bounce with a lot of spin on it.
It's so hard to call what you want to do with those balls.
It is. And you have just a split second to decide. That ball lifted left side. Jamie Van Watermeulen over, has room, makes the catch. Great catch there by Jamie. Get UT out of this inning, but not before the Leafs get a 2-run homer by Jenna Reddick, the pitcher. Lady Leafs lead this ball game 2-1. We'll come back in just a moment after a word from our sponsors.
This TV50 telecast is sponsored in part by Studio G Salon and Spa, Hazelwood Homes, Dairy Queen, Country Financial, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Geneseo Telephone Company, Phoenix Interiors, Central Bank, Holland & Sons, Durian Builders, Turpins of Geneseo, Snap Fitness, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Hammond Henry Hospital, Northside Rexall Drug, ProTech Auto Body, Crow Ford, Stackhouse Moore Funeral Services, Farmers National Bank. Please patronize these fine businesses and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV50 telecast.
Welcome back, Leaf fans. Tom Wise, Keith Kennett, and Ashley Hoff here with you at JFE. We're about to start the 5th inning of play. Lady Leafs lead this ball game 2-1, coming off of a 2-run homer by Jenna Reddick in the 4th inning. Jenna on the mound for the Lady Leafs today, pitching well. First pitch in there, I think he called it a ball. That looked awfully good, Ashley.
It did. It looked like a great pitch. It's kind of interesting that both our pitchers are the ones that are getting the runs today.
They are. They're doing it all, aren't they?
Definitely multi-purpose players out there.
That pitch in the dirt going to be 2-0. Ashley, a guest with us today from UT High School, going to study broadcasting at the University of Iowa next year. Ashley's a senior and headed to Iowa City. Looks like first base umpire's overriding the count, 1-1. Okay. I think that last pitch, Ashley, was actually fouled off. I couldn't tell if it hit the plate or hit her bat, but it must have hit her bat. She tried to check her swing and threw me off a little bit. Almost chased that one as well. Let's see what the first base umpire says. Nothing doing. I didn't think she went around on that, did you?
No, I didn't think so either.
Good call by the first base umpire. Two and one the count. 5th inning. Who do we have up here for UT, Ashley?
It looks like we have Heather Johnson up.
There's a hard hit ball to left center field, going to drop in for a base hit. UT gets their first hitter aboard here in the 5th.
Great hit by Heather. She's been a really great addition to our team, being a freshman this year. So,
all right.
Looking forward to seeing her next 3 years at UT.
Haley Lentz is your batter.
Who do we have up now for UT?
We have Haley Lentz, another freshman. So,
all right. UT bringing the freshman into the ball game. Let's see if they both fare as well as, or see if this one fares as well as the last one.
Looks like they're bringing themselves into the into the softball game with their talents.
That bunt lifted foul just out of play. Haley Length. I've heard that name before. Jenna Reddick set the throw. Another bunt attempt fouled off. 0-2 the count now.
Bunt attempt fouled off to the right side.
John Alonso's kicking dirt down there. He wanted that runner over to second base on that one, Ashley.
I can't blame him. That'd be great.
So at this stage of the game, you definitely get that leadoff runner on. You move him over with the bunt automatically. That way, if you get a base hit, odds are that run scores. You trade the run for the base. There's a hard hit ball right back to Reddick. She's going to go to one and get the sure thing. Just off the tip of the leather, stayed with it.
So she goes to first base. The runner advances.
And next up, we have Kayla Powell.
Kayla Powell, 0-0. Is your batter. With the runner at second and 1 out.
Powell's playing the outfield today, is she not?
She is. She's out there.
First pitch low and in, called a ball. Umpire today definitely doesn't like the low and in pitch, but I'll give the pitcher the up and away strike. 1-0 the count, 1 away here in the 5th. Taylor didn't stay down on that one well at all. Tried to, not sure why she tried to turn and play it on the side a little bit, but going to be an E1. Or excuse me, E3. And that's going to bring another runner up for another runner on the bases, excuse me, for United Township. First and third, 1 out. And the Lady Leafs are in trouble here as UT has one of their better hitters coming to the plate.
Yep, we have our pitcher and one of our better hitters, Brooke Pryor, up.
Be running at first base.
We have runners at 1 and 3.
Coach Alonso making a running change here.
With 1 out.
Must be a pinch runner for
And the Panthers
Powell.
lead off batter at the plate.
Let's hope that one doesn't come back to cost the Leafs here. Infield's going to be in. They're going to try to cut down the run at the plate. Here comes the bunt. Showing bunt. Here's the throw to second. Gets away from Jess Murray, and that is not good for the Lady Leafs.
Tied it up at 2 and 2.
Coach Pettit out on the field, not happy with his crew. Appeared as though somebody didn't go where they were supposed to, or the throw didn't go where it was supposed to on that. And this game's tied up at 2. Coach Alonso, I'm sure, is happy because he got a runner to second, scored a run, and he didn't have to have Brooke actually bunt the ball. Two-two ball game. That ties it up here in the 5th inning, 1 away. 1-0 count on the batter, Brooke Pryor.
Brooke Pryor is your batter.
Pitch downstairs just a little bit. 2-0 the count. Looks like we are going to have a baseball game going on here in a little bit at JFE. Pitch in there for a strike on the corner. Brooke getting out of the way of that one. Going to make the count 2-1.
It's 1 ball and 2 strikes on the batter.
Here comes a play. 2 throws in the dirt picked up nicely by the Lady Leafs. Zadaraka tags out the UT runner for out number 2. So I was having a hard time getting things out of myself on that one, Ashley. The runner started to go on that pitch in the dirt, and Haley Cathcart threw a rocket behind her. Carissa Herman at second did a nice job staying down and picking that one up out of the dirt, and then threw it in the dirt to Zadaraka at third. But
there really
Lady
was
Leafs,
nothing that
yeah,
Panthers could do on that play. Really nothing.
Coach Alonso's kicking himself right now because that would have scored a run right there.
That was a solid hit for Brooke Pryor, though. We have a runner on first.
With the runner there at second base.
So Lady Leafs make an error and give them a run, and then UT has a mishap on the bases and gives them an out right back. So Brooke,
give and take game.
It is. Pitch in the dirt by Rettig.
And we have Jen Van Watermeulen up.
Keep that runner from advancing.
2-2 ball game here in the 5th. 2 away, 1-0 count. Swung on hard and missed by Van Watermeulen. Evens up the count 1-1. Here's a ball lifted to center field. Olivia Gothals will squeeze it. That'll be out number 3. Not before UT ties up the ball game on a couple of interesting plays here defensively for the Leafs. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th, 2-2.
Third out of the inning.
Well, Ashley, what do you think of your broadcasting debut so far?
To tie the score.
I'm definitely enjoying it. Yeah, I'm definitely having fun. It's great to see a softball game. I haven't been able to make it to too many this year, so.
Yeah, I imagine track, it conflicts pretty hard because even if you don't have a meet that day, aren't you at practice most days until
practice
games are
till
over?
about 5:30 every day. So
Okay.
It's kind of hard to make it to any other sporting events, but I try my best.
All right. Do you have a job?
No, I don't. I do
Okay.
not work.
Lucky you.
Yeah, very fortunate.
Brooke Pryor is still on the mound.
Is that thunder we're hearing out there? No? Just wind howling. Keith informed me. Sounded like thunder in my headphones there for a second.
I agree, it kind of
Top of
did.
the order.
You can tell it's pretty windy, though, by the flag out there.
Yes, you can. Keith Kennett with some
Murray Gothals
very
in line.
solid equipment here. The bass booming in my earphones. Lady Leafs will have the top of the lineup here in the 5th inning. Jess Murray will lead it off. Jess had a base hit last at bat. Lady Leafs, I'm sure, wanting to threaten here and put on some runs. Brooke Pryor pitching very well today for UT. UT defensively, I believe, has only made 1 error. That pitch down and in for a ball. Leafs 2 runs coming on a home run by Jenna Rettig in the 4th inning. Jenna got all of 1 to straight away left field. That pitch upstairs. Good hard fastball by Brooke Pryor. Seems like she's throwing harder as this game goes on, Ashley.
It does. Each inning, it seems like her speed picks up. I'm anxious to see how the last couple innings go at this rate.
That pitch in the dirt. Or I should say it was low. It looked like Brooke was a little unhappy with the call on that pitch. 3-0 the count to the leadoff hitter for the Lady Leafs. See what Jess Murray likes to do here. That pitch called a strike. 3-1 the count. That ball low and in just a little bit. Collective sigh from the UT contingent there as they thought that pitch was a strike. Awfully, awfully close, wasn't it, Ashley?
It was. Not sure what I would have called it.
Well, that's nobody out.
You heard me mention earlier that he really hasn't been given that low inside corner. He's been given the outside, upper outside corner away, but that low inside he's been pretty stingy on. That ball fouled off down the left side.
Just depends on the day, I guess.
It does. A lot of umpires will tell you that anything from the white line to the white line is a strike, but the white line is clearly gone on the right side of the home plate there for the right-hand hitters, I should say, excuse me. Maybe Gothals fakes the bunt. Pitch up and away. 1-1 the count. Nobody out. Jess Murray on first. Liv Gothals with 1 base hit in this game, going through the left side. Fake bunt, here we go. That ball upstairs, 2-1. Brooke Pryor taking her glove off and taking a deep breath out there. That ball upstairs. So it looks like Brooke's a little shaken out there, Ashley. She's had her hands on her knees that time. If I'm the catcher, Charlotte, I think I'm going out to have a talk with her real quick.
I think she can get her head back in this, and I think she can do it.
All right. That ball lifted right on the infield, and nice catch by Charlotte.
Has it.
That ball was low and in, probably a ball if she would have let it go. Nevertheless, lifts it right behind, and catcher Charlotte Park makes a great diving catch. 1 away for the Lady Leafs.
That was a huge play by Park.
Taylor Wise will step in for the Lady Leafs. 0 for 2 today. 2 hard hit balls left side. Picked up nicely by Jen Van Watermeulen at third. I think she's going to try and hit it somewhere else. What do you think, Ashley?
I would assume so.
That ball down and in, ball 1. Jess Murray still on first base. Leadoff walk this inning, 1 away. Taylor Wise heading down to first after it hit her hand and the bat, I think. John Alonzo wisely comes out and wants to argue. Taylor taking a little long to act on that one. Coach Alonzo pleading her case that she might be in the drama department here at Geneseo High School.
It's a hit batter on first base. So the Leafs have 2 on and 1 out.
So the way they teach that, Ashley, even if it hits the end of the bat, the coaches teach the players, hey, you know, if that ball hits you, you act like it hit you and you run down to first and you make the umpire make the call. But,
smart decision.
Yep, I'm not sure if it actually got her or not, but there's no doubt in my mind Coach Alonzo teaches his girls the same thing, especially in a game where base runners can be or come at a premium as they have in this game. Haven't seen a whole lot of them today.
No, we haven't been, Tom. We haven't been seeing them much at all.
So a break for the Lady Leafs, any way you look at it. Taylor Wise getting hit in the hand or doing a good job acting there. 2-2 ball game. Runners at first and second now with 1 away. And Cassie Anderson will dig in and see what she can do against Brooke Pryor. That ball downstairs, ball 1. 5th inning here, 2-2 ball game. You can tell the intensity's picking up a little bit, can't you?
Definitely.
See the coaches on the field more. Oh, wow. There's one of those strikes that Coach Alonzo was complaining about earlier. Charlotte Park having to stretch way wide to catch that one, called for a strike. 1-1 the count now. That pitch just missing outside. Two and 1 the count. 1 away. Ball way upstairs. 3-1.
3 balls and a strike on the batter. With 2 on and 1 out. Cassie needing a hit.
Cassie going to be only swinging at a good pitch here, I would think. There's a good pitch, good swing, fouled off. What were you going to say, Ashley?
Nope, I was just going to say she'd be smart to be hitting it very carefully now. At this point in the game, choosing her swings wisely.
Full count, 3-2, 1 away. Big pitch here coming up for Pryor. Ball lifted high down the left side. High and far.
Count remains the same. 3-2 on the batter with 1 out and 2 on.
It's a big at-bat for the Lady Leafs today here, folks. 2-2 ball game. Swung on and missed. Good pitch by Pryor there, up and in. Bring up Zadaraka. Great pitch by Pryor there. Up and in. Cassie had her arms extended, got it right over the handle of her bat. Good pitch.
She's definitely getting back into a great pattern. And some great pitching.
Zadaraka fouls one down the left side. Pryor pitching inside quite a bit to these Leaf hitters today. Hitting Taylor Wise there before Cassie Anderson starts Zadaraka off with the inside fastball. 0-1 the count. Pitch outside just a little bit. Coach Alonso not happy with that call.
Come on, Em.
Another one fouled hard down the line.
1 ball and 2 strikes on the batter.
1-2 the count, 2 away. 2-2 ball game.
Come on, Emily. Come on, Emily.
Picked a good one to come to.
Well, I didn't pick. I was invited, so I guess I was invited to a great one.
There you go. That ball up and away. That one called a strike on Cassie Anderson for strike 1 a little bit ago. Umpire a little bit inconsistent at times. Deuce is wild, 2-2. That ball fouled. Jamie Van Watermeulen almost got a glove on that one. Gonna stay 2-2 with 2 away. Score 2-2 in the 5th.
A bunch of 2s up there on the board. Let's change that, Emily.
The board's almost all 2s. Huh.
It is. Pitch way up and outside for ball 3. I think Brooke just likes to throw 3-2 pitches. That ball not close to the strike zone. Trying to get Zadaraka to chase one perhaps. Here's a big pitch. That ball hit hard left side. Jen Van Watermeulen making a great catch in left field. Zadaraka drove that ball hard, almost all the way to the fence, and Jen Van Watermeulen on her horse and able to track that one down.
You can see Jen's pretty happy with that catch. Amazing catch on the outfield.
She should be. That was a great catch. And that'll send this game to the 6th inning, 2-2.
It'll send this ball game
Well, Lady Leafs
to the next inning.
squander a couple base runners there. Unable to get that timely hit again. Brooke Pryor pitching well. Zadaraka gave that ball a ride. Defensively, the Leafs will stay the same again. Jenna Reddick will stay on the mound. One of the few games this year we haven't seen a change going into the 6th inning. Well, I take that back. We've seen one change in that Sierra Ricketts has come in to hit for Bailey Kane. Other than that, everything's remained constant.
Reddick will continue
Number
pitching.
8 will be our leadoff hitter for UT. Who's number 8, Ashley?
With number 8, we have Erin Walker, senior, going to Kirkwood, again with your daughter. So.
That's right. She's the volleyball player.
Yep, she's our volleyball standout for our school. Definitely a hard hitter in volleyball as well as softball.
Erin Walker is your leadoff batter here in the 6th inning.
She have a good vertical jump, or is she a setter in volleyball? Do you know?
Oh, she spikes the ball.
Does she?
She's our hardest hitter.
She can jump. Love watching volleyball and seeing those girls and guys jump and spike that ball. First pitch downstairs, ball 1.
It's definitely amazing how high they can jump. I'm not gifted with that.
Olivia Gothal is definitely shading Erin to pull the ball out there in center field. That ball hit the center. Liv is back calling for it. About 10 feet from the fence there. Erin gave that one a good ride. 1 away here for the UT Panthers in the 6th.
Your outfielders have definitely been strong for you today. Assuming they are most of the rest of the season as well?
Yes, they have been. Yes, they have been. Olivia Gothal's out there in center has one of the best defensive center fielders in the Quad Cities, I think. She really covers a ton of ground, and she throws the ball awfully hard. She's made several diving catches this year, and couldn't say enough about how well she plays that center field position. Swung on hard and missed by Charlotte Park. 1-1 the count. 2-2 ball game. Little regional preview here. These two teams could meet again in the regional tournament at the end of the year. Jenna Redding misses upstairs. Have you had qualifying times yet for the state meet?
No, unfortunately track is my second sport and it's not my strong point. I actually play tennis and I made it to the state meet for that, so.
Outstanding. That ball's out of here, folks. Charlotte Park lifts that one to left center field. Nice hit by Charlotte there, huh, Ashley?
Very solid, great hit. And it looks like the whole UT teams.
And that was well hit.
At home plate.
No doubt about it.
That was a no-doubter, folks. She hit that one and hit it well. Makes it a 3-2 ball game here in the 6th inning. Puts UT up by 1. And it looks like Lady Leafs are going to make a pitching change here.
We're going to make a pitching change.
Emily Zadaraka will come in to throw for the Lady Leafs. That'll send Cassie Anderson to shortstop. That'll send Jess Murray over to third base. Jenna Reddick will leave the mound and head to right field, and the right fielder, Sierra Ricketts, will head to left. So a little bit of musical positions here for the Leafs when Zadaraka comes in to pitch. So a good game pitch by Reddick. That was really the only, well, there were some hard hit balls, but that one, like I said earlier, was a no-doubter. Pitched well today, only gave up a few runs. Really, I think she only gave up 2 earned runs. Zadaraka will take over on the mound, see what she can do.
Next up to bat for the Panthers, we have Lizzie Goebel.
What year is Lizzie?
Lizzie is also a senior.
Also a senior, okay. You know where she's headed to school next year?
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure about her. I know I'm not sure if she's joining her fellow teammates at Kirkwood, but it's a possibility, I assume.
Okay. One away here in the 6th, 3-2 ball game. UT just hit a go-ahead home run. There's a hard hit ball left side, gonna make it through the infield for a base hit. First pitch fastball. Swung on and hit well by Lizzie Goebel there. Goebels.
Goebel.
Did I say that right? Goebel.
Goebel.
We have a Goethals. Goethals.
And next up, we have a sophomore, Courtney Markin.
Heather Johnson is next. So that's a runner on first base and 1 out.
1 on, 1 away. Ball gets away from Cathcart, and there's another base given up.
As Goebel advances to second base.
The runner moves to second. There's 1 out. 1 pass ball.
1-0 the count. Swung on and missed. Ball up in the zone. Courtney helping her out a little bit there.
Bet Coach Alonso is pretty happy at this setup right now.
Yeah, that ball lifted right behind shortstop. Cassie Anderson back to squeeze it.
Cassie Anderson
for 2 away.
Now I have up Heather Johnson, freshman.
Heather Johnson is your batter with 2 outs and a runner on second base.
Heather Johnson, I believe, batted last inning.
She did. I think she didn't make it first, if I recall right.
The Leafs need to get out.
First pitch upstairs, 1-0 the count. Fouled back, 1-1. Good ball game here at JFE today. 3-2 ball game, couple lead changes. That pitch on the corner for a strike. Makes it 1-2.
1-2 on the batter.
Couple long balls today. Nice pitch in the dirt just a little bit. Good change up there. That's a tough pitch to lay off. You could tell that the UT batter was thinking about swinging at that one. Her hips started to turn. Held off at the last second. Evens up the count 2-2. That'll make it full. There's another hard hit ball, left center field. Olivia Gothal says she has it, and she does. So brief scare there for the Lady Leafs. Courtney hit that ball well all the way to the left center field wall. Liv able to grab it. We'll head into the bottom of the 6th inning, 3-2 ball game. UT going ahead in that inning on a home run by Charlotte Park, solo shot. I think that home run made it to the second row of cars back there, Ashley.
I think it did too, pretty close to our bus.
Well hit ball. Looks like Brooke Pryor will stay on and pitch for UT.
Stay on the mound.
Doesn't appear to be any defensive changes. Jenna Rettig will lead off for the Lady Leafs. Jenna Rettig able to knock a 2-run homer in the 5th.
Jenna
4th or
Rettig
5th.
will lead it off here in the 6th inning. With the Leafs
See if she can get something going here for the Lady Leafs.
I remind Leaf fans, they play at Galesburg tomorrow. No, excuse me, they play at DeKalb tomorrow.
Jenna Rettig set to dig in. Now playing right field for the Lady Leafs. Started this game, pitched 5 innings of solid ball.
Looks like Geneseo goes to DeKalb tomorrow, right?
Geneseo does go to DeKalb tomorrow.
How do you think they stand up against our team?
You know, I know absolutely. Here's a ball lifted on the infield. Going to be in play. Charlotte off of her glove. Jenna will have new life. I know absolutely nothing about DeKalb. So I'm not a good one to ask that question. I don't know the answer to it, but I know the Lady Leafs, DeKalb is a very big school. They have a lot of numbers, so I would think that they're going to have a solid softball team. Lady Leafs next week, Monday and Tuesday, have home games against Rock Island and Sycamore. That ball up and away, 2-1. Only 6 more home games on the year for Geneseo, and then they'll head to the tournament. Good changeup by Pryor there. Took a little something off that one to run the count to 2-2. What made you want to get into broadcasting, Ashley?
I love people, and obviously I love talking, so, I mean, try to find a career out there that puts 2 together.
Well, that would be a good one for it. Jenna Rettig grounds out to shortstop here for 1 away in the 6th.
Well, the first out in the inning.
Bring up Sierra Ricketts.
Ricketts is your batter.
Sports broadcasting, I think, would be a lot of fun to have as a major and potentially work in someday.
Cathcart is next.
News broadcasting, I'd have a hard time with all the negative news every night. It would bring me down.
Well, sports can be pretty negative too, depending on
That's true. Good point.
what fan you are.
Well, I'm a Cub fan. You don't have to say that too loud, and you got my ear when it comes to.
I'm with you, Tom.
That pitch up and away. Sierra 1-1 the count, 1 away. The throw back to Brooke Pryor gets away. Sure Coach Alonzo will forgive that throw after Charlotte put one into the parking lot last inning. No extra running after the game.
I guess the whole team can hope for that.
That's right. 1-1 to Ricketts. That ball just downstairs a little bit. 2-1 the count. Haley Cathcart will be on deck.
1 out, nobody on.
Carissa Herman will be in the hole. Lifted high and out of play. Even the count up 2-2.
2-2 on the batter with 1 out.
JV game over there. Geneseo's got a 6-1 lead in the 6th inning. Sierra Ricketts a couple at-bats here today. First at-bat fouled off a bunch of pitches, ended up swinging at a high fastball for strike 3. Fouling off several more here at this at-bat. Swung on and missed. Good off-speed pitch there by Brooke. That's got to be tough to hit after you see all those fastballs and then you get a slow one coming at you.
Yeah, Brooke definitely knows how to change up the pace. Kind of confuses the batters. I can see how they'd be expecting a fastball and then unfortunately it isn't what they expected.
Yeah, hard to throttle down on that when you're so used to that quick pitch. Cathcart takes a strike on the inside corner. 2 away here in the 6th. Leafs trail by a run. Good ball game today played here by both these teams. Ball in the dirt. Evens it up 1-1. Pretty good turnout today at JFE. East Moline bringing several fans over. Geneseo has several here as always. Pitch upstairs.
The wind seems to be dying down a little bit if you look out there at the flag.
Yeah. Definitely not blowing as hard as it was early in the game.
Yeah, first and second innings, that had to have been pretty tough.
3-1 count here to Cathcart. 2 away. Fouled straight back. What type of broadcasting do you want to get into, do you know?
No, that's why I'm hoping to do a couple different job shadowing. I'm going to try some sports broadcasting like right now. And then hopefully go to one of the news stations for the Quad Cities and see what they have in store for me there. So
sounds like a great plan. Try a little bit of everything, see what you like. There's a hard hit ball left side, just foul. Thought that one had a chance of staying fair for Cathcart.
It looked pretty close.
Full count on the batter with 2 outs and nobody on.
Interesting time we live in with the internet and a lot of broadcasting moving to the internet from standard cable TV. Cathcart swings on and misses there. I know Dan Pearson fairly well, and he does a lot with FCA now, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and he's doing a lot of his own broadcasting for Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and you see that online, and some really neat things and different opportunities, and the medium is kind of changing for broadcasters and perhaps more opportunities in the future.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I mean, obviously media is a growing field, so
should be lots of opportunity for you. We're going to take a short break and come back here for the last inning of play here at JFE.
This TV50 telecast is sponsored in part by Studio G Salon and Spa, Hazelwood Homes, Dairy Queen, Country Financial, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Geneseo Telephone Company, Phoenix Interiors, Central Bank, Holland & Sons, Durian Builders, Turpins of Geneseo, Snap Fitness, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Hammond Henry Hospital, Northside Rexall Drug, Protec Auto Body, Crow Ford, Stackhouse Moore Funeral Services, Farmers National Bank. Please patronize these fine businesses and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV50 telecast.
Welcome back, Leaf fans. Tom Wise, Keith Kennett, and Ashley Hoff here with you at JFE for the last inning of play. We're in the 7th, 3-2 ball game. UT leads. Here we go. First pitch in there, swung on and fouled back for number 7 for UT. Who we have up to plate here to lead it off for the Panthers, Ashley?
We have a freshman up for us, Haley Lent.
Haley, good hard cut at that pitch for strike 1. Zadaraka trying to keep the Leafs close here, headed into the bottom of the 7th. Good leadoff base hit for Lent. And the Lady Leafs will have to go to work defensively. I'm sure Coach Alonso's wanting to put some more runs on the board over there, Ashley.
Yeah, I think so, to have just a little bit of a comfort
Now here's your
zone
next batter.
leading into with your batters.
The runner on first base and nobody out.
Sure, we'll see a bunt here, pretty sure. There it is. Right back to the pitcher, over to 1, gets the out. Good defensive execution by the Lady Leafs. Good offensive execution by UT. 1 away here in the 7th.
Now we have up Brooke Pryor. Very strong player for us today and as for the rest of the
That
season.
brings up Brooke Pryor.
Yeah, Brooke last at bat ripping a single right back up the middle. That first pitch in there for strike 1. Tight spot here for the Lady Leafs here in the 7th. You don't want to give up any more runs.
And Waterbury is next.
Feel a whole lot better going into the 7th, only down 1. That pitch in there for a strike. Brooke Pryor kicking herself. She knew after she watched it go, she should have swung, make the count 0-2. So see if the Leafs can get this tough hitter out for UT. Way ahead in the count. Good block by Cathcart on that one.
We have Haley Lent on second right now. Brooke can just get this into play.
Zadaraka nibbling on that outside corner,
With the runner on second base.
trying to get Brooke to bite,
With the leadoff.
or the umpire to bite. Good scoop that time
Stop
by
by Cathcart.
Cathcart.
Keep that runner on second
Tough
base,
pitch
and
to
that
block.
goes up the count.
That'll run the count full. Perhaps the biggest pitch of the game coming up right here, Ashley.
I
Great.
agree, this could be a game breaker for either team.
There's a hard hit ball left field. Going back is Ricketts. That's going to score a run. Going to be a 2-bagger for Pryor, and UT goes up 4-2. Nice hit there by Brooke.
Definitely a great play by UT.
Another run scores.
Extend the lead to 4-2.
She ends up at second base.
Leafs still have 1 out.
Next up, we have Jen Van Watermule in the bat.
Watermelon is your batter.
First pitch in the dirt there for Zadaraka. The clouds have definitely rolled in here. The sun has gone away. Here's a ball lifted shallow right field. That's going to be trouble. That's going to drop in for a hit. The runner will hold at third. We'll have first and third and 1 away. That ball had eyes for Jen Van
The
Watermule.
Panthers have runners on the corners. Here in the 7th inning.
Next up to bat, we have Aaron Walker, senior.
And Aaron Walker at the plate.
Coach Alonso making some sort of change here for UT. Not quite sure what it is yet. Oh, looks like it's going to be a running change.
Looks like they put in Sydney Vallejo in for Brooke Pryor at third.
So it'll be a courtesy runner, I believe, for the pitcher. As the Lady Leafs try to get an out still here.
Charlotte Park is next.
Cathcart firing an absolute rocket right back to Zadaraka. That's kind of dangerous right there. 0-1 the count. Pitch in there for a strike. I believe Walker offered at it, not really trying to bunt it, just to shake up the catcher a little bit. There's another
Solid hit.
High ball to deep left field. Back is Ricketts. That ball is going to bounce off the fence and going to score 2 for UT. So Sierra Ricketts going back on that one. Found the fence, and then at the last second, the ball got away from her. Great hit, though, for UT. The wind, I think, helped that one carry as far as it did.
I definitely think the wind did help that one.
So Charlotte Park will dig in here for UT. Charlotte
Park is your batter.
Hit a long one last at bat. First pitch in there for a strike.
Yep, we have Aaron Walker at second.
Pitch a little outside. 1-1 the count. Charlotte Park doing a fine job behind the plate today for UT. Ball down in the dirt, gets away from Cathcart. Going to advance a runner.
Runner advances to third.
Infield will have to be in here for the Leafs. They can't afford to give up another run. 4 is a big enough hole. Wow, the umpire actually giving the inside corner now. Pitch by Zadaraka there makes it 2-2.
And it looks like the JV game is wrapped up.
Swung on and missed for strike 3. Good pitch by Zadaraka there as Park goes down. Second out of the inning. 6-2 ball game now here in the 7th. Was a 3-2 ball game heading into this inning. UT able to plate 3 runs so far. Still have a runner at third.
With Lizzie go up to bat.
Pitch downstairs a little bit.
Markin is your next batter.
That pitch in there for a strike. 1-1 to count. Really surprised to see that inside corner open up. He's been pretty consistent up until this inning, not calling that a strike. There it is again. Good pitch by Zadaraka. She's living there now. 1-2 the count. Good pitch way outside. Tried to get her to chase, and UT batter hanging over the plate looking at that one thinking, uh-oh. There's a hard hit ball, left side foul. Well, baseball and softball are a lot different games to call, I think, Ashley. Baseball games, you have a lot more downtime between pitches, and everything's longer and drawn out. Oh, swung on a miss. Great changeup by Zadaraka there. Fooled the UT batter, and that'll end the inning. Not before UT scores 3 runs, though. Makes it a 6-2 ball game, and the Lady Leafs will have to try and find a way to put 4 across here in the bottom of the 7th. What's the next job shadowing event you have scheduled?
Well, I don't really have anything scheduled yet.
Not
This
yet.
was arranged for me through the Rotary Club. I'm a junior Rotarian, so they organized this. But my mom, actually, her boss's wife worked at one of the TV stations, I think Channel 6.
Okay.
So I'm hoping to get a job shadowing opportunity there, but haven't really contacted them yet. Hopefully something this summer will come up.
Good.
Play DeKalb there
Good.
tomorrow. Rock Island
I
here
know
on
Dan
Monday.
Pearson has opportunities that
Ottawa
I
there
think
on Thursday.
several young student athletes have taken advantage of over the years. He was at KWQC for a long time. As I mentioned earlier, he's now with the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and he's here in town. We had attended an event down at the Stony Creek last weekend, and part of the event was a lot of the broadcasting work that he has done, doing stories on athletes and their faith and what have you.
Yeah, I wonder if I could get involved with him through the FCA My School, because I am part of that, so
Might be worth looking into.
I might have to do just that.
Well, the Lady Leafs need a few runs here in the bottom of the 7th. As I mentioned, trailing 6-2. Ashley Hoff here with us from UT High School. Ashley headed to the University of Iowa next year to study broadcasting. Keith Kennett on the camera, Tom Wise also here with you. That would be myself as we get set to go. First pitch in there for a strike. Carissa Herman watches it go by. Inside corner is opened up for both teams. I'm sure Brooke Pryor's happy to see that. That pitch just missing low and away. Good slow curveball there by the junior from UT. Brooke Pryor has pitched very well today, Ashley. Very, very well.
I agree. She's been really consistent today, too. All of her innings, she's been pitching really well.
Yeah, I think it was the 4th inning where the Leafs, she might have struggled just for a couple batters with the location of just a handful of pitches, but outside of that, she's been real good. That ball reached out and lifted in the air by Herman. It's definitely going to be a ball. That'll be one away. Leafs are at the top of the order now. Jess Murray will dig in. Liv Gothal's will wait on deck. Leafs down to their final couple outs. That ball just missing. Well, we've enjoyed having you here today, Ashley. It was fun working with you.
Well, thank you so much for the opportunity. I've had a great time here. Definitely some great experience. I got to see a great ball game, so.
Yes, you did. 2-0 the count now on Murray. Ooh, that pitch downstairs just a little bit. Coach Alonso heads to the end of the dugout with his head in his hands. Can't believe that call. I think Brooke Pryor was a little shaken on that call as well. Jess Murray, not a very tall statured girl, so I'm sure he's thinking if it's not in the dirt, it's a strike. Pryor issues the walk.
Murray coaches a walk. So that's a runner on first base.
Liv Gothals will be up with one away.
Gothals is your batter. Leafs needing a few runs and a few hits.
Leafs still down by 4. That pitch outside corner, foul back. Looks like the storm clouds are rolling in. Awfully dark off to our west.
It's not looking too good for the baseball game over there.
No, it's not.
They'll be lucky if they get it in before.
Good
storm.
pitch, off-speed pitch there by Pryor, swung on strike 2. Brooke Pryor calling time. Not sure if she didn't like the signal she was getting. Maybe had a bug flying around her face mask there. I'm not sure. Called strike 3 on the outside corner to Olivia Gothals. 2 away.
Strikeout for the second outer.
Too close to take there, Ashley. Got to swing at that one.
Need some hits.
Bring up Taylor Wise, 0 for 2, hit by a pitch in this ball game. Jess Murray on first. Cassie Anderson on deck. Pitch in on the inside corner for strike one. Ball way up and outside. 1-1 the count. Two away here for the Leafs in the 7th. 6-2 ball game. Brooke Pryor pitching very well for the Leafs, for UT today. That pitch called a strike at the knees. 1-2 the count. Taylor not liking that call, looked a little low. Gonna have to battle here. Good pitch, slow curve, outside corner, got her looking. Strike three. Well, the Leafs go down, played a great ball game today with United Township High School regional preview. We talked about that, Ashley. It all around, though, a good softball game today. What do you think?
Definitely, I think both teams played a very good game. And I guess pretty fortunate that it's over before the weather sets in, unlike the baseball game's going to get.
Well, thank you to Ashley for joining us today. We wish her the best of luck at the University of Iowa. Thanks to Keith Kennett, Channel 50. Thanks to all our sponsors out there. Until next time, we'll say goodbye and hope to see you at the ballpark.